Hey guys, how's it going? It's Monday, 5 o'clock, March 14th. There you go, March 14th. I'm actually at Sarah's workplace. Today we are doing our first ultrasound. So welcome to the beginning of hopefully what my new series is going to be called, Journey to, a Journey to New Parenthood, I don't know. I'll come up with a fun, fancy vlog name for this soon, but today is going to be day one. We are going to find out whether we are having one or two or possibly three kids because, my mom's all about superstition, and Sarah has been, we have had a lot of superstitious activities at home, and all signs point towards Sarah having twins. And I'm like, that's still a very low possibility unless you had twins in your family. And then she mentioned to me that her aunt gave birth to twins. So that means it is in her family, meaning that she has a high possibility of having twins, which we are not ready for. And then everyone at my store has the audacity to say, well, it's probably going to be three or even four. And so now I have this weird idea in my head that's going to be some crazy. So I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in and talk to her, and we're just gonna find out. So you guys will see. You might see Sarah's bell, you might not. It depends if she wants to be videoed or not. But you guys will find out in a few seconds here whether we're having one, two, or three. So find out. Alright, well, I'm just going to go ahead and post a picture so you guys can see it. So Sarah is officially 6 weeks. So 6 weeks and 2 days. The process, I couldn't really video the process because she had to do it like a different way that couldn't really be recorded. But next time they said I could probably record. So, but no, yeah. One baby. We're having one. So far. I mean, she said there's, at this point, it's pretty definitive we're only having one, but who knows, it could change. But for now, yeah, I'm either having a son or daughter still. You're not supposed to know the gender at this point. But the embryo has a heartbeat, so the heartbeat's at 128 right now. It's still surreal to me right now. And for those of you who are wondering, oh my god, why did the car switch all of a sudden? I had the car this morning. I had Sarah's car this morning because I needed to get some repairs done. So we just switched at the hospital. But it's weird. I wasn't ready to be a dad. And it still hasn't really sunk in. I don't think it really does. I mean, I don't think it's really going to hit me until I actually hold my kid in my hand. I think a lot of you other dads and moms out there could probably relate. The moms would probably feel a little bit different because, the kid's inside her the entire time, and it's like a burden and just putting everything in. But, I mean, at this point, it's, I've come to terms with it, I guess. I'm definitely going to be very motivated. I've already begun taking the steps to make sure that I get the business going, and make sure that by the time Sarah gives birth, so the due date is November 5th. So we'll see if he or she comes out on time or not. But it's weird. It's just weird. All I can say is just I'm just grateful right now. It's just although it's tough, a lot of things are uncertain right now. We have a lot of love and support. A lot of my customers who come to my store have become friends, and they all, some of them actually go to the hospital that Sarah works at. And it's just fun to see. It's just we all have their love and support. And it's just even though a lot of, I've lost some of my old friends, new friends have come in and they've given us their support, and it's just really nice to see. And I'm really going to be glad in the future I hope that all these people stick around and more people start to come into our lives. And it's just I really hope that my kid is just loved, not just by me and his grandparents, but the people in the community. it doesn't take just one person. It takes a whole community to raise a kid. And that goes the same for any other kids that come into my establishment. I just hope that everyone else feels the same way with one another. And yeah, I mean, I'm certainly glad that I have their support and their advice going through all this, and hopefully I can give the same once another person is in the same situation later on in life. I do have to admit though, it's like, I didn't think that I would change all that much. I apologize, I have a little cold, so I'm a little bit stuffy, but I'm really surprised on how much it's really helped me focus. Not that I haven't been focused, sorry, let me adjust this. Not that I haven't been focused before, but it's really making me motivated because I have to get it done. I can't just sit down and just lollygag around here. I gotta make sure that I'm, stable by the time this kid comes out. Even before then, because unfortunately Andrew's got bills to pay, and they're not gonna pay by themselves unless I make money. Unfortunately, money is one of those necessary evils in this world. But I'm not gonna stress about it too much because I feel like everything's just gonna work out. I mean, I don't believe in fairy tales and magic here, but what I truly feel that it's just, I'm just going to keep working hard, like as I've already been. I'm not going to stray from that. I'm not going to stray from that work ethic of mine. I truly believe it's just like hard work will pay off one way or another, as long as I have the right mentality when doing it, and I just don't give up. And I really hope that really comes true. And I'm sorry this video isn't as exciting. It's just maybe it's just a little vlog of mine. But this will be a little video series. I don't know when this video is actually going to be released, but by the time it does, hopefully I have some additional footages of just like random vlogs about me getting ready to become a dad. In this new age too, because I'm a nerd, I'm a techie, I'm a geek, I'm a business owner, so obviously I have a different point of view than some other people. So hopefully I can make these videos and stories interesting for all of you. How to buy certain things, and especially after the baby's born too. I can be like Tech Dad 101 or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my channel to like LPX Tech for fathers. But it's just exciting to see what's going to happen. And I really look forward to it. I really hope that the content I make is fun, and it's just, that you guys, enjoy following me on this journey. I mean, you guys have become a part of my life, my subscribers. We started on this journey together, leaving my job, fighting the establishment, opening up a business, starting a new life, off tradition, Everything that I've done up to my point in life, I have not done traditionally. I've been a very non-traditional person. I've been very rash. Just like making crazy decisions here and there, and it's just fun. So, guys, I really hope that you won't mind following along with me on this journey. I hope you like these videos coming out in the future. I know this first one was kind of poor, but I'll get my production quality up there. I'll get it there sooner or later. But until then, guys, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Well, what's going on, guys? It's currently 1:43 a.m. in the morning here on Thursday, March 17th. Here's a valid timestamp for you guys. I hope you guys all have been well. I know it's been a while since I recorded my last video here. I think it was about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago I recorded it. If you guys have been following my tech channel, well, not really at this point, but you guys know that I posted a video also on this channel. By the time you see this video, the other video would have been uploaded, but I pretty much talked about how I'm putting YouTube aside. I'm still going to do my best to vlog like I'm doing now, but the last several weeks I've been doing, just focusing on the store. So by now you're going to see the updated photos and videos of the new store layout, the new design choices that we've done. Obviously you're going to see things that we can still improve upon, but that's, if we get more funding in the future. But for right now, I've pretty much done all I can. I've decided after these last few changes, I'll be doing later, I'll be coming back later today. I'm going to be doing a couple more changes, and that'll be it. I am not moving anything more. I might do minor things here and there, but overall, there's going to be no more big changes, no more nothing, because, sorry to turn off the light really quick. I am not going to do anything crazy anymore, because I just can't keep. It's not that it's been a waste of time, but I've been spending a lot of time on remodeling. I haven't, that's all I've been doing, and that's been really hindering my progress, I'll say. And so I've decided, this is it. This is gonna be the last one, and from now on, because I have to. I have a kid. I have a kid coming on the way. The business. I've run into a couple hiccups that it's just all right, I need to get this straightened out. I need to double my efforts now. I gotta stop dilly-dallying with these remodels and, all these little things. I know everything I've done has improved the store's feel and, just overall, but at the end of the day, I really need to be focused on some of the other things, addressing some issues I really need to address. And so I've begun that. It's a little late. It's a little late, but better late than sorry, or better late than never. And so I'm finally getting to it. The last few days I've been really focusing on getting the financials straightened out, getting the projections going, and actually in the coming weeks I'm going to start calling out and inviting people to an investors meeting again, because I'm going to be going through a second round of investors to see if I can bring in some more partners. The first round was for a good chunk. It was for a small amount just to get that initial expansion going, if you guys remember, and to get some of the additional resources that I needed to run the business. And fast forward till now, from October, ran into a few issues. I'm not sure if we got to posting the original videos, but ran into some issues with employees, ran into issues with taxes, miscellaneous fees, snow days. So I lost a good chunk of business because a weekend we weren't operating. And then it was winter. And winter, I should have expected it to be the way it was, and I didn't. And that was my fault, and I didn't plan for it. And I made a lot of mistakes in these last 8 months, and I'm not going to shy away from denying that I didn't make mistakes. I have made plenty of mistakes, and it's crazy to think that I have been at this for 8 months now. 4 months from now, if I can make it, it will have been 1 year. It will have been a year of doing this. So it's crazy to think that. And I'm sitting here just reflecting. It's just when I do these vlogs, it's literally a time for me to reflect on what I've been doing the last few weeks and few days. And I can sit here and just, now that I've straightened out my financials 100%, it took me back at first. At first, I was just holy crap, what happened? I went way off projections. I went blah, blah, blah. And I got really worried. And I'm going to be talking with my investors, my current partners, next week about this. But when I really looked at it, there were issues of, obviously, I was still paying back all the mistakes I made, the end of last year. I was still paying for them at the beginning of this year. I had to take out a working capital loan and, all that stuff. And it was just we're paying that back. We're paying the taxes. We're doing all this. And then when I really looked at it, I was like, you know what? We actually really didn't do all that bad. There are businesses out there who run in the complete red, like way in the red, and they're burning through working capital, they're working through like, you know, savings and all that stuff. And when I really thought about it, we really didn't do all that bad. You know, I can sit here and just, you know, focus on my mistakes and everything, but overall the picture, the business is growing. We are over 750 members, active-wise, a little bit more than half of them are still active. We have a lot of gold members. We have a lot of repeat customers. And like this month, like February and January were just crap. I'll just say that now. They were definitely a lot below my expectations. They were still decent, but they were definitely below what I was hoping them to be. But overall, we got through those winter months, and March is off to a great start. The first half of March was phenomenal, and I was like, whoa. And in my mind, I was like, well, okay, it could be spring break, could it be all this stuff? No, the weather's getting nicer. I've made significant improvements to the store. I've made it more welcoming. I made it so that all my customers and members are more comfortable. I've made more seating arrangements for them. I've made more stations. I've painted the place, and the place looks great now. And I've just done all I can. I've done what I can to just give them what I think they would have needed. And I've done my best to, on a daily basis, ask them, what is it that you guys would like? If I got this, would you like it? I'm making sure to take care of them. I'm starting to get better with my communication. I'm starting to get better with Facebook. I'm trying to get back into Twitter, I guess. I'm just trying to do my best to manage my time better. The things I wasn't doing, and now I'm doing now. Sorry. I have a bit of a cold, so now my congestion is starting to fight back at me. It's been tough. I mean, I think that's like the general phrase. It's not easy. This stuff isn't easy. Nothing goes as planned. But at the same time, yes, my projections may have been off. So that didn't go as planned. I didn't plan for snow. I didn't plan for not doing any businesses that one weekend and being slow here and there. But I also didn't expect the amount of loyal customers I would have gotten. I didn't expect the amount of new people that are still coming in. I did not expect this bump all of a sudden. And it just really, I'm in awe. I didn't, this month, I hope it continues to go. And the thing is, April, I have a couple big events planned. I have a bunch of things in the works, and I'm just really excited to see, and I feel bad for my members. I really do, because there are days, I have been, and the last couple weeks I've been really good about this. I've been doing my best to close at a reasonable time, go home, and sleep in my bed. I have not slept at the store, knock on wood, for almost a month now. I have not slept at the store. I have been doing my best to even go home. Even if it's 5 hours of sleep, go home and get that sleep. I have been doing that, and I've been getting a lot more work done because I've been coming in earlier to the store. So I've been coming early in the day, get more time in the afternoon to do stuff, and at the same time, meet with the people I need to meet with during the daytime, because unfortunately, everyone else in the world doesn't run on my schedule, and so I gotta cater to their time and just their time. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking at right now. And sorry, I just kind of went way off tangent here. And if you guys are wondering, I'm taking a new route home today because some of you started, one person pointed out to me that they have figured out my route home. So I'm changing it up today with a new path. It's complete darkness here. I got my high beams rolling, so that's why you can see a little bit. But that aside, I really am focusing now. I've had, thanks to one of the partners helping me out with the side thing, our working capital loan being almost paid off at this point. It's, there's just a lot of good things starting to happen finally. And I could say, oh my gosh, it's too late. It's like we're already, like, it's going to be bad. Like, we need to do all... No. I just need to focus on moving forward. I just can't sit there and be negative all the time. I mean, I worried for a little bit there. Like, I sat for a day and was just like, oh man, the situation looks a little bleak. I have a kid on the way. Do I need to stop doing this? Do I need to just focus on getting a career, going back into the workforce? You know, I really sat there and thought that. And, you know, it was just like, have I failed? And thankfully, my customers are the ones that tell me that I didn't. We've gotten recently, I used to be dead throughout the weekdays. Let's just go from there. I used to be dead throughout the weekdays. Here's a nice little update for you guys. Like, these last few weeks, I've had a steady, at least group of a good handful of people coming in on the weekdays. Like, you know, it's just amazing. And for me, it's just like, and my one volunteer who I really want to hire on, we know, everyone else knows too. We make it to the summer, and I said this before, so I pretty much just gotta last just 3 more months. 3 more months, we're at the summer, and we can do well. We'll be fine. Holy cow, the summer will be fine. And it's just, yeah, it's just crazy to me. So, do I think that this is going to fail? If I think it will, then I will. And I don't think it will. It just needs a little bit more help right now. It is. I came out of the gate sprinting, and you know, I thought I was doing good in the race, and in the middle of the race, I twisted my ankle, broke a bone here and there, but I'm still limping along. I haven't stopped running. I'm still going for it. And it just, I'm at the point right now where it's like, I'm still crawling, I'm still going, but I need that extra little push. Before, it was an initial push to see if it will work. It was a big risk. It was a big risk just to, even for those original guys to come in and to see if this was going to pan out, to see if what this could turn into. And then if you look back at where I started and when I initially expanded into this new space and where I am now, this place looks awesome. And I'm able to retain more people. Because before, I had a good handful of new people come in, but I could not retain them coming back just because it was tough to, because, you know, the store was still kind of figuring out its identity. And now we're really starting to hone in on what I think this place can be. And this is awesome because now I have a launching platform. I'm not going to talk too much about my future plans right now, but to continue further discussions. And that's what I'm hoping to do. And so we'll see where these next few weeks go. But these next few weeks are really crucial to me. And so I'm really going to focus down and just start talking to the right people and just get this, you know, get this stuff moving. I'm excited, folks. I know this is like a boring type video, but you know, it's just, once again, these are just my diaries, essentially, video diaries on my journey to getting this somewhere, wherever it becomes. Nothing happens overnight. This definitely wasn't overnight. This was a long process that is still continuing, that's still going to continue. That requires not one skill, not a degree, but everything. It requires everything of you. If you're thinking about opening up your own business, or even this one, I have a bunch of copycats who are appearing apparently. The greatest compliment is imitation. So I'm glad. Other people are like, well, I had the same idea. Oh, you stole my idea. Me and my buddy were just talking about this for years. Then why didn't you do it? I am sick and tired of hearing people tell me that they had the same idea, that I stole their idea, that, oh, but another place is opening the same business as yours. No, they are not. And I'm just sick and tired of hearing that. If you had that original idea, then if you really thought that that was going to work and you really thought that was your happiness, you should have had the cojones to go and do it yourself. And in terms of my copiers, my imitators, people are coming out, or I copied their, or an old business, no, I did not. I did not open this because I knew that game centers in America have come and gone. They have failed and they have succeeded. Some have succeeded, but most have failed. And I know why, because I understood the market. I understood my own country. I am an American. I knew my own country. I knew that I couldn't just simply copy paste what they did in South Korea and in Japan to what they do here. It is different. And I'm not going to spill my secrets here, but I think I've really found the niche, and I'm gonna keep focusing on it, working it. These copycats can come and go. They can watch my videos and kind of get what I'm doing, but they don't have all the ideas that I have. You know, people who get into this cannot get into it with the mindset of, I'm going to get rich quick. If you go into anything with that, yes, there are chances for you to succeed. Yes, there is. There's always that slim chance. But you gotta be realistic with yourself. Nothing's gonna be overnight. You have to put in the effort and the work to it. You can't just throw money into it. And this is a prime example of creating something without that much money into it. Dear God, I mean, I can only imagine what I could have done if I had the budget that I hoped for. There were a group of guys I was hoping to open up this business with now at this point 2 years ago, that now that I look at it, if we did it, we would have done well. But they were too scared and they backed out. They found excuses not to do it. And I'm glad I didn't go in with them, because this wouldn't have happened. Somebody had to jump, and I did. Now other people are climbing down, and I'm just like, well, I'm gonna keep going. I mean, you're playing catch up at this point. I'm moving forward, and I'm glad. Sorry, my congestion's here. I'm just really glad I decided to do it, because I didn't think in this current economy, with all the craziness that's going on with the 1%, with all the corruption going on in our government, money not being distributed, it's just like everything is on the news. It's just depressing as hell. And you know, working at the last job at the financial company, you know, I work for Vanguard. For those of you who are wondering, you know, I did mention in another video, I used to work for Vanguard Mutual Fund Company. I left on good terms. I didn't leave on bad terms with them. And if things go south, I know that I can go back to the company. They said I can always reapply, and I'm welcome to come back, because I didn't leave on bad terms. But working there just made me depressed, because all you do is pay attention to the financial markets, and unfortunately at the same time I'm paying attention to the political arena. And just like when I see the sheer amounts of money moving around, but then when I realize who it belongs to, where it's going, where it's not going, it just made me really upset. That is this what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life? And I'm just glad I was able to have the courage and the support. I would have not done this without my wife and my family. Because, you know, my friends at the time, And even if my old friends were still there, they probably would have told me not to do it. It was probably not the best idea. Even my one friend, he actually pointed out to me, he's like, this idea doesn't seem viable. It's not gonna work. A lot of naysayers out there. But I still did it. And I'm still here. I'm 8 months later, I'm still here. Now, the business still has a risk of failing. Because, some businesses fail. Most businesses, I forget the statistic, but most businesses fail within the first year. And then the remaining businesses fail within the first 3 years. And then I've had a lot of people tell me, hey, if you make it past the first 3 years of a new business, you're good. You're going to stay open. And I think so too. I think if I make it to 1 year, at this point, I've already beaten a lot of the odds. I really have. And if you really think about it, I still have so much more room to grow. Because a lot of people, like, let's say a restaurant, you get a family together, you get some partners together, and you just go all in. You put everything into it at once. For me, I started off with me giving myself everything, and then bring some side partners in, and then giving them what they could. And so what we did was, it was not like, so what's left is there's still huge pieces of the pie left available for additional people to come in well into the business. And so I feel like I'm in a great opportunity right now to really take this and take command of it and move forward. And I'm just going to wrap this up because I am home. I need to go to bed because I have an appointment in 7 hours. So I need to get as much sleep as possible. But I'm just really excited. I'm really glad that I was able to stick through it. It's been tough. Me becoming a dad. I'm not a dad yet. I mean, I am, technically speaking, but the baby's not born. It's weird. My future child, my actual child, it's happening. It's it's not going away. Has really put myself into focus. Because originally I was working towards for my family. I was wanting, so I said it, like, you can backtrack me, and I am my own, fact check. I said before from day one, I'm doing this both for wanting to take care of my future family, my wife, my parents, but as well as creating something for the community. And I'm still doing that to this day. I have not changed. I don't want to change. I don't like the fact that I'm still not home. My wife is lonely. I mean, let's just be straight. Let's be frank here. I don't see my friends. I don't see my family. I don't see my own wife. And I don't want to continue this schedule come November when my baby is born. That's why I'm going to continue to work my butt off. Because I want to be there for my child's birth. I want to be there with my family. That's a moment that I need to be there for. At the same time, I want to be able to spend time with them. I know I got the support of my parents, but if they're still working hard, then Sarah's still alone. I need to be there. But I can't, because some people have the mentality of, well, I'll just keep working hard and just give money. As long as I support the money, everything's fine, and that's wrong. I mean, I see that in some of the kids that come into my own store. Like, what does the child become if you're not there to guide the child, if you're not there parenting it? And I don't want that to happen. I don't. And I'm going to make sure that come November, I want to be a dad. Come November, I will have my second location. I'm still going to be open. I'm going to have a team. I'm going to be surrounded by people I trust and can depend on. And I'm still going to go for my New Year's resolution goals. So on top of wanting to lose weight, I mean, that's a definite thing. Help my mom and dad to, at least my dad, to retire so he can just work with my mom at the store. And then be able to take care of my own bills, take care of Sarah's bills, and take care of the home bills. If I can get to that point, at the same time being able to be home and spend time with my family, if I can get to that point in November, I don't care about making millions of dollars. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I don't care about becoming a millionaire. I don't care about becoming rich. I don't. My focus is right now is being able to take care of my family, and then being able to take care of my team, my future team, and my customers, my members. Because they're not just numbers to me. They're not. I do my best. I've gotten a lot of members now where I'm struggling to learn everyone's names. And I'm not recognizing people because so many people are coming through now, which is a good thing. But I do my best to make sure I at least talk to that individual multiple times. Get to know their name. Memorize their names. And welcome them. I talk to my customers. I mentioned this another day. It's just like, and I'm sorry, I'm dragging on, but quickly on that note, I pretty much told them, you're not coming to my business. You're coming over to my house. This place is your home away from home. This place is your home. Well, technically it's my home, but you're coming over my house. So there's some house rules you got to follow, but I'm welcoming you over anytime you want. That's what I'm doing. I am creating one big family. And that's just awesome. I love seeing the friendships that have formed at my store. I love seeing the bonds that have been tightened up. Whether it's current friends or friends that never really hung out with one another, or if it's parents. I'm not going to name the individuals, but I don't know. Like the relationship that I've seen with a certain parent and their child from when I first met them back in August to now is astonishing. I feel like they've gotten closer. The kids have really opened up. The kids have really... I don't know what I've done here. I'm not trying to sit here and try to sound narcissistic and be like, oh, I've done great. No, it's just like, it surprises me. It catches me off guard, even knowing what has happened. Did I think that this business would turn into something like this? No, I didn't at first. I was hoping, that was like one of my hopes, but I didn't realistically believe that it would happen like this. And I'm just so glad to see it happen. And it gives me strength. It really does. I have people I can depend on now. I don't accept their help. I know that a lot of people have complained about that, but the fact that I have that olive branch, I have many olive branches now. Why should I be depressed? Why should I be upset? Why should I be focusing on the struggles and be like, oh my gosh, like the business could fail if I don't have money and all this stuff? Why would I focus on that? That's stuff that I need to obviously be attentive on and address. But instead of looking at it as a negative, it's like, this is a cancer on my thigh, on my side, that I need to address and fix so the rest of my body can enjoy their lives. I'm gonna do it. There's no worrying here. Just take it one day at a time. One day at a time, and just keep looking forward. I'm having fun. You might not look it. I know it's It's been tough on my family. I don't like coming home and just seeing them for when they're sleeping or for a brief moment. I don't like that. I want to be home. But for me, I know that if I do what I need to do right now, if I do it right, if I make the proper foundation, make a strong foundation and make a strong structure, that I know in the future I can comfortably run this business and spend plenty of time with my family, my wife, my kids, my sister. I'll be able to take care of them, be with them, cherish with them, take care of my team. If I do it right now, if I make the sacrifices now, but I don't make them in vain, I work hard and I honestly believe that I can do that. A lot of people might tell you, and I'm talking to you guys now directly, a lot of people will tell you that it's still not going to work. You can believe all you want, but the reality is you're going to fail. That's not going to happen. You need to be realistic with yourself and get the safe thing, safe that, safe this, safe that. That is also true. If you take the safe route, it could be safe. But at the end of the day, that safe route might also fail you. Because that safe route is not a foundation you built. You're basing that safety net on a foundation built by someone else. So you're putting all that risk onto that person or that something. For me, I want to be on my own terms. I'm not going to wait 20 years from now, 10 years from now, 30 years from now. That was backwards, but still, I am not going to wait until I'm at the point where I can't take this risk or I just sit there and regret it. And for those of you who are older than me, there is still time. There is still time not to regret it and go for it. And I know a lot of you might say back to me, trust me, I've heard it from a lot of other people, well, you're young, so you can take the risk. I've seen the other side of it, where older people have gotten sick and tired of what they're doing, took the risk and did it. Yes, some have failed, but some have also succeeded. And you can look at the failures and be like, well, they did their best. Did they do their best? I'm not saying that all of them haven't tried or did their best, but did they take a true risk, or did they take a calculated risk? I'm not going to sit here and lecture all of you on the different risks and everything too, because I don't know them all. I don't know everything. Franchise or not, or copying someone's business idea or whatnot, creating something new or whatnot, they're all different risks and negatives. But at the end of the day, did you take it? I can comfortably sit here 20 years from now, if I failed, I can sit there and just be like, I can be proud of myself because I tried at least. I hear it now from my current group of friends and then from older people. The same talk. I should have done this, I should have done that, I had the same idea, I had this idea, I could have done this, could have done that. Then do it. If you're not willing to take the leap of faith, don't talk about it. Because you're just holding yourself back. It's self-damaging if you talk like that. It's really self-damaging if you talk like that. If you're going to stay in your safe net, don't regret not taking the risk. Enjoy your job. Do your best at your current job, your current work. Do your best. Make it the best thing about a part of your life. I'm not the best motivational speaker. I'm just speaking my mind here, folks. And I'm sorry that I dragged this video on, but I'm just getting it out because I'm hearing so much rhetoric from all around me, and I see it. I see it online. I'm actually, like, I stopped watching so many videos. I don't watch YouTube videos anymore. I don't like reading the news anymore. I'm tired of other people dictating what I want to hear, what I should listen to, what I should see, how I should feel. I am so sick and tired of having everybody else wanting to manage it for me. I really am. I'm just going to manage it for myself. And you know what? I haven't been active on Facebook. I haven't been active on the news, media, TV, nothing. I've just been focusing on myself, my customers, my business. I've had more fun, been more positive, met so much great people. I have learned and grown so much more in these past 8 months than I did, I think, ever. And I know you can do the same. I know there's no moral. I haven't, this is not like a written down speech. This is just me talking my mind. And so I'm just going to end it here. I really am. This is it. I have to go to bed. It's 2:18. I need to go to sleep. But just thank you guys. You guys are the best. You guys really are. I'm not thanking you for supporting me. I am sitting here just saying you guys are awesome. No matter what you're doing, you guys are all awesome people. Please, you watch my video. No, but you guys really are. You guys took the time to even watch to this part, to comment, to listen to me. You guys are just awesome people, and thank you guys. And I'm going to keep making sure I document this, because I don't know. I don't know what this is going to turn into. I have no idea what the future is going to hold. Did I know 4 months ago, 8 months ago, that I'd be sitting here in front of my house talking to you guys like this? No. So you know what? Here's to the next 8 months. Here's to the next 8 months in the future videos. And we'll just go from there, guys. So if you guys seriously watched this part of the video, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to me and you watched to this part of the video, I don't know, subscribe. I can only beg you and implore you to subscribe, because I will post these videos. If you disagree with what I had to say, I actually would like to hear your thoughts. And let's have a constructive conversation. And even whether you disagreed or agreed with me, even at parts, I encourage you to just, you know what? If you're doubting me still, let me prove you wrong. Let me prove you wrong. Whether it's one way or the other, let me just prove you wrong. I implore you. Just give me a little bit more time and we'll just see where this ends up. So, until the next video, guys, whatever time of day it is in the part of the world that you're watching this video, please have a good day, good morning, or good evening. And hopefully, soon, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.